Are you investing regularly but not seeing the returns you expected? What should investors absolutely avoid to maximize their stock market gains? What's the biggest mistakes that holds investors back? And what steps should they take to fix it? Financial expert Mr. Satish Prabhu is with us. Satish Prabhu, over to you, sir.
Focus on your goals. This is another interesting story about an individual who dreamed. And when he dreamed, he saw that he's standing in front of two doors, okay? Two identical doors. He opens one door and he sees this picture. He sees that there is a round table. There are people standing around that table. There is food kept in the middle of the table. And their hands are tied to a very long spoon, a very long spoon. The spoon is long, but not short enough for them to eat. So imagine a long spoon given to you and asking you to eat. And if it's tied to your hand, it's very difficult for you to eat with that spoon. So these people are trying to eat with that long spoon. They are not able to eat. And he sees that all of them are very thin. They are very tired. They are not very happy. Okay. They look very sad. And he didn't like that picture at all. He found that there was misery in that room. And he came out of that room. He comes out of that room and goes to the other door, which was, looking identical. He goes inside and he finds a similar scenario. He sees a round table. He sees food in the middle of the table. But the people in this room are very happy. The people in this room are well fed. They seem to be, doing very well. They are not sad. They are not cribbing. They are not complaining. All of them are smiling. Everything good. But the room is exactly the same. The only difference is that instead of feeding themselves, what they are doing with the spoon, obviously they also have long spoons tied to their hands. What they are doing is they are feeding others. They are not feeding themselves. They are feeding others because the spoon is not short enough to feed yourself, but is long enough to feed others. So when they are feeding others, the others are feeding them. The room is very happy. So the difference in the two rooms is that in one room, people are very greedy and selfish and self-centered. In the other room, people are very, I would say, caring, loving, and more made for each other. He comes out of that room and asks the guard who's standing outside that what are these two rooms? They appear to be very similar, but in one room, people are sad and the other room. The guard tells him that the first room that you saw is hell. The second room that you saw is heaven. In hell, people are full of miseries. They don't think about others. They think about themselves, and that's why they are sad. The other room, people are happy because they think about others. They believe in feeding others, and that's why they are. Investing is also very similar. The moment you think about greed and fear, the moment you become emotional, you don't end up creating good returns. In the first chart itself, you'll see that an investor who is emotional ends up getting lesser returns because the investor is worried when the market falls and is happy when the market goes up. So only thinking about himself or herself, not thinking about, the long term, thinking about the short term. What will happen tomorrow? My money, I'm losing a few lakhs of rupees. The moment you think about all these emotions, the market will give you the returns that you deserve. So you will get lesser returns. The moment you have less emotions with you and you are happy with what you get, you can, if you say that it's okay, the markets will go up and will go down. I'm fine. I'm a long-term investor. I'm not worried about the short-term changes in the market. You'll end up getting reasonably good returns in the long term. And I've shown you the 30-year return of the Sensex, and you'll end up creating reasonably good amount of wealth. So the last line is very important. What comes easy won't last, and what lasts won't come easy. So it's not easy to create wealth. it takes a lot of, I would say, one needs to be really mind strong or headstrong to ensure that they stay invested in the market.
Thanks for your detailed answer. If you have any doubts regarding this or any other financial decision, don't hesitate to book an appointment with our financial experts. The link to the appointment is given in the description below. And also, would you like to know more about finance and investment? Then we would recommend you to attend our live webinar. The link to the webinar is also given in the description below. The webinar is absolutely free. If you like this video, hit like. If you are new to our channel, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching.